dictated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecy, I only know that the five companions, the Dragonborn, are mortals destined. Baron Aquilarius, you have already heard enough. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer, Grand Chancellor of the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Mannimarco, the traitor, the king of worms, a powerful necromancer, and your execution. These, by tradition, only the Mannimarco, that disaster.
The Dragonfire Brazier. Mannimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Mannimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Adna, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. Yeah. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Mannimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Molag Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual. The truth is all. Long ago it was written. set our world at its own in a terrible plain mill. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be... So it as you said. Forgive me. Now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Devon's Watch. Hurry. We are connected.
I'll do my best. Lead on. These lost souls are barely aware.
You, back to work, slave.
Gods don't even care anymore. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are! Her mind and
Lyris, is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself. We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. The misery of those who labor here.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I don't know, did you get the mail, bro?
I did. Thank you very much.
Alright. I don't... What made you decide to get, whatchamacallit, the robust one?
That's the veteran, dungeon one, right?
Yeah, I believe that's the
Excellent.
6 million.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
But
One
the
you
people
want.
when they do these shit, they just do the regular old one.
The 3 million one. Okay.
Whatever, dude. You got one, bro. You got one, guy.
I got it. I want the regular trial one too. Just the regular one. But I'm gonna get
Dude, that one will be easier if you just buy it made out.
Really?
Yes, because
Watch your
I'm gonna
step.
tell you why.
Mining has made
Collect
these
a
tunnels
shitload
unstable.
of those fucking construction parts. Yeah, it's like I think it's 100 and something. If I remember. Cause I could make it. I'm just telling you, it's gonna be
Hey, it's
fucking
just
a
a
lot.
pain in the ass to get those parts.
Yeah, bro. And it only drops in halls of fabrication, I think.
Oh. That sucks.
I believe. I'm pretty sure it only drops in halls of fabrication. Because I have some, but I remember just doing it and getting it in hall.
I should be expected to
I
find
could have been high that day or fucking on heroin. I'm pretty sure it dropped in hall.
Like heroin, man.
Pretty awesome. Got to watch soccer. Got to see Deutschland, fucking Greece and Mexico. That was crazy. So Germany is the defending World Cup champions in Laos.
Yeah.
In Laos. The Mexican fucking contingent in this area is so dude, I heard of it.
thirsty for Daedric blood,
Crazy,
old friend.
dude. I was like, God damn.
Nice.
Stand back. No damn pile
Yeah,
of pebbles
it's
is gonna
my
stop
neighbor.
me now.
Yeah.
So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
Oh yeah, that's all you guys talk about. What about quinoa, bro? Isn't quinoa helpful for you? Quinoa?
I don't think so. I don't think
I thought
I
that
have
was
to
like
look.
I thought that was like a thing. Oh, dude, I got some more Alinor pieces, bro.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got like a tapestry and a mattress and a rug. It's kind of a mattress, but it's so. And then I got some museum wall pieces.
What is that? Like a marble piece?
It's like a marble and has gates in it. It's kind of weird looking.
I might have seen that one. Yeah, and I was are the tapestries? Or is tapestry in the road?
They're okay.
You didn't find that staircase yet?
No, dude. Fuck, dude. I've been trying, bro. I've been trying, bro. Oh, and I see the size of my. I see the size of my.
Did you hear that?
My. Remember that display case I sent you?
Yes.
I see the size of it.
What's happened to you?
How
What
big
have
is
they
it?
done?
Lyris.
It's okay if you're not busy.
can see you.
Go to.
Are you really
If you
there?
look at.
Sai,
Where is it at?
it's me. We're seeing some kind
you
of
look
vision
at
of
the map of
you.
Somerset,
Do you know where
right?
you are?
If you go down to where it
I
says
don't know. They're torturing me.
the Sunhold Way Shrine,
Want the Amulet of Kings. Want me
there's
to tell them
like
where it's
on
hidden.
between the
But
Way
I
Shrine
haven't
and this
broken.
place called
Not
Alexon
yet.
Sai, you need to
There's a
hold
house
on.
in there.
We're
You go
going
to
to
that
find
house.
you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you.
Those things are in
Somehow
there.
we'll get you out of there.
Where's the Sunhold Way
Sai?
Shrine at?
It's
in
the
Sai!
I'll port to it.
No!
and then you can-
Bring him back, you bastards!
What's up,
I'm
guys?
hiding, so you have to
Hey,
use
Jude.
the.
That was no...
It's down at the very bottom of the map.
You're always hiding, dude. Always.
I am hiding, bro. I'm hiding. How was your Father's Day?
Pretty good, man. Spend time
Dude,
with
I was
Dad.
trying to ruin it. I was trying to ruin it. I was gonna get. I hope I would get a red crystal. Happy Father's Day, kid.
That's alright. That wouldn't have been that. I would have been like, damn.
Angry about the fathers. Your daughter get you something cool? Make like a painting or something?
She's like,
She
four.
makes cookies.
She's not even
Yeah,
four.
Daddy.
She's not even 4 yet, so she's not even at that, like, understanding of what father
Yeah. So what she did was she made poopy and then gave it to me. Said, "Daddy, wipe my butt."
is. First of all, my daughter's not cage kitty.
No, she made poopy. She had to go poopy, and she was like, "Daddy, wipe my butt."
She wipes her own butt, dude.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Something's wrong. The dog.
What?
What have you guys been up to?
I'm gonna show.
Too much.
Okay, report to me, bro. Report to me. I'm not hiding. Report to me,
I'm trying to see what dailies I have to see.
I don't give a fuck.
I was on till 4 a.m. yesterday.
Dude, I woke up at like 4 a.m. and logged out. Nobody's on.
I was on, dude. I was playing Noon with Sid.
Oh, Dead talking about party. And I'll hop back in the chat. Or are you visible?
Yeah, invisible. Well, do you have that? Yeah, I logged in because the soccer was about to start. I logged in and I was all excited.
Yeah, United States beat the Germans. Not the United States, Mexico.
Yeah, dude.
I say
I
US isn't even in it.
Might as well be the U.S., dude, and home away from home. They're representing us. Not really, but
Lyris, child.
those of us who are Hispanic,
Yes,
you know, it's
fine.
like, hey,
The
at least
vestige
someone's
freed my
there.
mind from the Daedra's control.
That was a good game.
Today, I guess I got booted
Your
from
loss would have
the
thrown
Third
all
Eye
its
Guild.
chaos.
They won't take me again.
What happened?
Not
I
alive,
guess I
at
got booted
least.
from the Third Eye Guild. I'm like looking at my
Prophet.
guild roster. and
Mannimarco
I'm like,
captured
wait,
Sai
I'm
Sahan. He's torturing
Five, I
him to
thought.
find out where the
Who's
Amulet
Third
of
Eye?
Kings is hidden. We have to
some other
rescue him.
guild that like I got invited into before
You
Risen.
brought Lyris.
Oh.
Then we
They
must
were
not
like
leave.
one that like you had to donate like 10k to fucking
yeah.
use
You
their
brought-
trader.
and she will need time.
That's stupid.
Did he?
I
What did he
was
say?
just
Then
like
we must
I was
locate
like
as you saw it.
looked at it and I'm like,
Perhaps
well,
it was
that's fucking
something.
annoying. But it didn't have anything else going on, so
Yeah, so this morning, I don't know what time it was, I was just going through a dungeon, and I happened to fucking come across fucking, what's her name, fucking Kitty Carnage. And Right. So she walked in the dungeon, right, and walked right past me. And I put in zone chat. I was like, "Hey, bitch," and I got a response back saying, "Hey, what's going on?" And I was just laughing, like, who replies to that? But it was just hilarious. But she got kicked out of my other guild. I was
What
like,
guild was
what? Valiant Trials.
that?
She said she left.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that's what happened.
Check the history.
Okay, follow me, bro.
I don't know how far back it goes. I was told it was too much. But I'd have extra blood. What? You're gonna break your leg, and then we're gonna go to the hospital, and then I'm gonna yell at you the entire way in the car.
There you are, Vestige.
Oh, your leg's so bendy. You're so young. You're 4 years.
No, she put her leg like in between the slat on the headboard, and like wrapped herself around. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, honey, you're gonna break your leg. He's right.
Like, what are you doing? Like, please stop. Yeah. Dude, I have no quest to do. No dailies.
What the fuck?
There's the thing about women, not everyone's gonna listen.
I know, right? You gotta get on them early. You gotta start, like, being so misogynistic at 4 years of age that they're like, they know their place and they just fucking go barefoot and fucking bake shit in the kitchen.
Look, right here.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little repressive there, but yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, that's what we were going for, right? Okay, maybe I went a little too strong on that. Sorry about that, guys.
Right here. I ran right by him.
You're the right.
Hey, Snap.
Yeah, I saw
a
some
little
of
high strong there. Oh no! What?
I don't even know what happened, but it sounded good.
Dude, it slid out of my hands. You can't buy another one of these.
So, that globe won't fit in here, huh? Will it?
No,
I
that's
don't
good, Zach.
think so.
But my red crystal will fit in there.
Well, oh yeah, you're right. Crystal will definitely fit in there. The globe might. It's hard to say because I haven't seen the. Well, yeah, I don't know. It might. It might not. It's weird
Or
that
I
they
can
just
buy
put
a bunch of
flowers
those
in it.
balls. You know
Are there-
those other balls? The singular ball, not the big globe with the
Oh
rotating-
yeah. If you would have the single one, that would. Oh, this goes nowhere.
Yeah, put like a couple of them in there, like place them in there strategically. I think it will look kind of cool in there. I
Thunder.
want to put like, that flag. Or you could put like that sword that's in the guild hall, the one that on Brody's sword.
That might fit. You could probably do it if you put it on an angle from the front lower corner to the back top corner, like opposite.
Yeah.
That might fit.
And I don't think a bus. The bad thing is a bus won't fit in there.
No, definitely not.
I'm kind of sad about that.
What are you doing? You mean go away? You're in my room. You go away. Let me see your hand. Give me your hand.
So yeah, that's the thing I can make.
You cut your nails.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I didn't see what I knew what the time
Happy Father's Day to you, Deadpool.
Dude, I'm not a dad.
Hey, you are. You nag at everyone like you're a dad. No, bro.
Yeah, bro. Happy Father's Day.
Hi there, dude.
Whoa, please. Just relax for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's Dad's Day, Cole. Come on.
Yeah, it's Dad's Day for another couple hours. Behave. Behave.
That's weird, so you contradict your husband?
Oh, bad news, guys. Dad's Day's over on the East Coast.
Bad news bears. Yeah, I told my dad happy Father's Day today. He didn't reply.
He didn't reply. You
No,
do you not get along with him, or?
No, my biological dad's a douche.
I wasn't going. Come to think of it,
Well, actually, it's probably what I said to him. I was like, "Happy abandoned your child's Father's Day."
Oh my god. No, it probably wasn't that at all.
You told a goose statement.
Being low
Pretty much. I mean, I tell him that every year, and he just doesn't reply. He doesn't talk to me. But someone's got to keep him on his toes for walking out on him.
So now, out of curiosity, do you text that to him?
Oh yeah, no, I either text it, call it, or he answers, and I tell him that, and I'm like, "Have a good day, bye."
I was saying, if you text it, you should just keep the text message log, so that at some point in time you can do screenshots of that and post it on Imager.
Oh, Hugh. Remember when you were looking for a Hijako, the prison ruin?
Yeah.
I thought of you today when I opened up a Rift portal and got one.
Nice, dude.
What's that?
It's a prismatic rune. I got 4 of them yesterday.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Oh, I know which one you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, they only come out of here though. Yeah, my friend, she gave me like 5 of them yesterday. I told her I needed one. She's like, "Here you go." I was like, "Thanks." But yeah, I thought it was like the greatest Father's Day gift ever. So like,
what? For getting a prismatic ruin? What is wrong with you?
Oh no, telling my dad Happy Father's Day.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I called my grandpa and was telling him about it, and he's fucking dying of laughter. He's like, "Yeah, your dad's a bum." I was like, "Sweet." Glad we get along. No, man, they don't get along.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got a prismatic ruin from fucking a Rift portal.
Yes, child? I know he's here, he's annoying. Alright, you're ready for bed.
Oh, I forgot to... We must have got a trader, because I just sold stuff.
I don't look.
This is Abnuth. Yes,
So,
your report, you insipid twit.
So I'm trying to introduce this female to my parents, and I can already tell I'm going to be met with complete resistance on this.
From the female or from the parents?
From my parents. So the only reason why I say that is this girl is literally perfect, except for the one thing my parents can't stand is tattoos. She has a tattoo of a cross underneath her eye, and then her whole chest, back, and arms are just covered in tattoos. And I'm just like...
What's she do?
I don't know, I think she's I'm not sure. She cuts hair. I know she cuts hair right now, but... She's cool, but... In honesty, it's more of a temporary thing for me, but... My mom was like, "Oh, bring her to lunch." And I was just like, "Are you sure?"
Wait, why does she have a tattoo of a cross underneath her eye?
I don't know. I've never asked. I just know she looks fucking gorgeous. She's gorgeous. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just know that it's gonna spark an interesting conversation if we go to den and lunch and be like, yeah. So I don't know, man. I'll ask her, dude, and I'll let you know what she tells me. But
because I mean that's kind of. I know what a teardrop by the eye is.
I know what a teardrop by the eye is too, but a cross.
Now, is it like a prison tattoo cross, or is it like
I don't know. Let me
like
pull it up. Dude.
Well, I mean, it would be easy to tell.
Yeah, no, she's never been in prison. That's the thing. Like, she went to high school with it. I just never understood why she got that. I'm just like, let me see.
I mean, I've got a bunch of tattoos, but I'm not gonna Mike Tyson myself.
No, it's a cross. No, it's really small. It's like the size. It would be what a teardrop is on your face, except for it's a cross. And not a teardrop.
I've seen this before.
Maybe she's like, I killed religion. Religion is dead to me.
I don't care what she killed.
Is it upside down or?
No, like no, that's the follow. Is it upside down? No, it's not upside down. It's a normal cross, basically.
Good.
So she's Catholic.
Yeah. Well, with those tattoos, I'm surprised they let her into a church.
Now, does she have a spider web on her elbow?
No, God, there's no spider web. I know what tattoos to look for, fucker.
Is there like a tribal band around her arm? Or maybe like a fairy on her back? Maybe her shoulder?
Does she have a tramp stamp?
Is there? Well,
No,
I mean...
surprisingly, no, actually was the first thing I asked.
Abner, Thorns first. Maybe.
It's like not in that
I know it's a lot
location.
today.
She's like, it's on the other side.
Does she have a tattoo around her belly button?
No, it only goes right above her breast and then her arms and then across her back and shoulders.
What is the what's the ones on her arms?
I've never seen the ones on her back. I know the one on her chest is her daughter's name, and then
like gangster.
And then the one on her left arm is the Nightmare Before Christmas, like a whole diorama all the way down her arm.
Wait, Deadpool, are you saying that her daughter's name is Gangster? That's a really weird name.
No, it's like that's what gangsters do, man.
Yeah.
They put names above their chest, dude.
Yes,
so it's like a nice fancy cursive, right?
Yeah, bro, it is.
Dude, trust me, bro. I know gangsters, bro.
I mean, it doesn't bother me, not one bit.
Oh, no,
She's Mexican, so what do you expect? Probably in a cartel or something.
Dude, I got tats all over too, bro. Come on, man.
Snack Pants, do you got tattoos?
What was that?
Snack Pants, do you have tattoos?
Nah, I'm not against them, but I just never found anything that I wanted for the rest of my life.
Yeah, apparently it's frowned upon to have a swastika on your chest.
Apparently.
Well, I mean...
Well, actually, no, there's a guy I go to high school
with. That's just a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, he has one on his chest, and he was in the army, and I have no idea how he didn't get kicked out for it, but he's like, yeah, they don't give a fuck what the hell you have on your body, dude. I was like, alright.
I got clover on my back shoulder.
They do, but they just... He joined and he had that. There's nothing they could do.
He got that while he was in.
Oh,
I don't know how... Yeah, well, the funny thing is he's Hispanic. He's not white. So that's what's really funny about it.
It's all bad.
That's what's funny about it.
Swastika is actually an Asian. I think it's an Asian symbol. Actually,
it's a Native American symbol.
Well, it's
an old
Indian.
symbol, but it's supposed to be swapped the opposite way.
Yeah, it's also Indian, and the swastika they used in Germany was the crooked swastika. Indians use a straight, like it's flat.
Like a window, like it's perfect. It's not it's not angled at 75 degrees.
The one Indian restaurant that I go to, fucking, you go in and it's like, fucking, the whole trim around the place is covered with them. Fucking, and it's funny because I went there with somebody and they were just like, oh my god, I can't believe that was up. And I was like, you do understand that it's like religious iconography for India that has been in place for fucking...
We have little choice in the matter.
So fucking long, it's ridiculous. And they're like, well, they shouldn't use it anymore. But, oh, have fun with that argument.
Well, they shouldn't use the cross anymore either, because I'm sure it did just as much damage. But, it's whatever, man. You can't be offended by a symbol. I get offended by my face every day. You won't see me bitching. Damn it! What are you doing?
Should I just?
Go ask your uncle to get your pajamas out of the thing.
Why am I not surprised to find Cadwell here? He certainly does get around.
Hmm.
Yeah, but some of my tattoos actually make have tattoos with some not that you guys care. I had like my units when I was in the military, like the 101st, 3rd Armor Battalion.
They cover your arms and your chest, or they just
yeah,
random?
I got two sleeves.
Nice, bro. I find tattoos very interesting.
I even got stuff. I got like I have an airborne symbol. I have a ranger symbol. That was an airborne symbol.
Very nice.
I got the patches. I got like patches. You don't need the stinking badges. Oh, that's badges. Badges. You don't need the stinking badges. You want me that price?
What was that?
Badges. You don't need the stinking badges.
Is that a western?
Yeah.
Which fucking one?
Mongo like you.
Oh, fucking Blazing Saddles. Good movie.
Mongo like you. I got shot 50 in some of this stuff. They got
Pajamian?
gold rapid. But I don't really care. I pick myself.
Yeah, but if you pick from someone else, they'll give a high score. Bungo Grotto. He's outside. He's weird and walks around outside.
That might be our best chance to get inside.
Oh, dude, guess who sent me a friend request yesterday?
Kitty Carnage?
Yeah, dude, because she was in
Same
here.
here.
It was me and fucking, Christ. And we were just talking, and she was like, yeah. And the next thing I know, I heard it, dude, and I was like,
I don't know, maybe she wants to not be a shitty person. Who knows?
well, she's
People
like,
change.
didn't you fight once before? I said, yeah. And I still blocking through that.
Well, the thing is, like, if people can see past stuff and be friends, I mean, that's good. You know? That's a good thing. I haven't responded to it if I would accept this friend request, but
I have not accepted it either.
maybe I will. I don't know. I don't mind playing with people that are actually, you know, cool and stuff, but when they become dicks.
Onward!
I'm actually playing with you all the time. You're just a big old bitch.
Definitely. Yeah, but that's what makes him so endearing.
Oh, of course. That's what makes him him. It's his iconic self. Dick cool. Did I send that to the right person? Oh shit, nope.
You do.
I sent a Snapchat to the wrong person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
No, not you. Yeah, you can throw a name out there, dude? You haven't just throw. What's up?
Cinnamon. Cinnamon. I smell cinnamon.
You smell toast, Deadpool?
Dude, I'm probably gonna take your monkey after.
Yeah, honestly, no, I'm not even gonna say, no, I'm not even gonna deny that. I mean, you probably are, honestly, but yeah, it's good. I don't really care right now. I'm too young to care about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, this will get you itchy.
Thing is, though, that a stroke can hit anybody. Doesn't matter how good a shape you're in. It's bad matters.
That's right, but I eat good shit, right?
No, that's good. Yeah, honestly, as long as you have three meals a week with fish and fish oil every day, bro, what that's and then try to stay away from all processed food as much as possible.
My only downfall is that I like fried stuff.
Yeah, and hot dogs, dude. Those Nathan hot dogs definitely ain't good for your arteries, dude, or your liver. No, yeah. Well, the thing is, diet soda is really bad because the false sugar in there is it can't be broken down, which can cause cancer.
Well, you know what? I get to keep.
But as long as you're happy, right? That's all life's about.
Not really.
You know?
There you are. Please, you
No,
please.
but
There's even
you guys need to really be aware of the threat
Just
that
take you up on that.
dihydrogen monoxide
Safety
poses
first.
to
I'll stay
everyone.
here.
It's been proven
Sir
that
Cadwell
everyone
came through
exposed to it
again.
dies at some point.
Crazy night is starting to grow
What
on me.
are you fucking talking about, dude?
Dihydrogen monoxide, it's this horrible chemical. It's bad. If you submerge yourself in it for extended periods of time, you'll die.
The one in the tower isn't useful.
What is the name? What is the fucking common name for that?
Dihydrogen monoxide?
Yeah.
It's commonly referred to as H2O.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
No, I was just waiting for someone to ask because I was just like sitting here like does anyone know what he's talking about? Because it's water. I was just laughing. That's actually really funny, Snack Snack. This is a good fucking chemistry joke, dude. I like that.
fucking dihydrogen monoxide, man. It'll fucking kill you.
Gotta watch out for that. I thought someone was gonna ask about carbon monoxide. That's what I was waiting for to hear was.
Not the most glamorous
Is that
task,
carbon?
is it?
100K each? Yeah, right. Well, that's
Oh, I think he wants a big 100K each. Oh wait, no, that's tattooed pink.
Oh god, my nose is tattooed pink.
Like a
I
dog.
wonder if that means what I think it means. What do you think it means?
Now I'm looking and I don't know what I'm talking about.
We're talking about those cat pet parts.
100K each.
Yeah.
For those cat pet parts? What cat pet parts?
The ones where you farm in this fucking dungeon, kind of like, you know how when the water pill came out, you got the fucking
The drummer thing?
the glimmer, yeah, this thing 100. Yeah. Fucking, you could buy the whole thing for yeah.
Hey, but you know what, dude? The other day I sold a fucking, what was it? I think it was last night I sold a slaughter stone for fucking 90K. Like, I don't know.
That's the increased, like 25% increased damage or some shit.
Yeah, someone was like, dude,
or
I really
increased
need
damage
one.
at 25%.
Yeah, this guy's like, I really, really need one. How much do you want for it? I was like, name your price, and he just shot me that number, and I was like, okay. I bought 15K earlier, but okay, you can take it for that.
You should, when he said it, you should have been like, really, dude? Like, I'll tell you
Nope.
what, I will drop to 100 for you.
It's funny is I forgot who I was talking to. Like, I don't feel bad at all. I do not.
If somebody throws that out in the beginning, like, yeah, fucking go for it.
Fuck yeah. What else? Do you need anything else? I have anything you want. Like underwear and diapers, dude. Just tell me your number.
Those things are going to become just like the weather pet. It's fucking...
Yep.
But I'm not
yeah, bro. It takes a lot to make me ill.
Later on, you
This
get
is
one
getting
with
there.
that pet for like 90 kills, dude.
If they sell any of those for that much, fucking, you know, good on them for selling them, but that price is not gonna last.
It's gonna be just like the fucking dwarven pet, dude.
Not very big, is it?
Would you guys, if you guys were gonna come to an end of death, would you freeze yourselves and would you cryogenically freeze yourself?
Wait, say this again?
So like, let's say like you're 60 and you're happy with your life and you want to die, right? And so you're like, I'm just gonna cryo freeze myself and wait till the future so I can be unfrozen, knowing that it's potentially possible to reverse the effect.
Big-eared
Would you
ginger
do it?
kitten's collar. What the fuck?
Would you do it?
I don't think so.
Man, me either. I'm kind of like, well, what happens if like the building that you're in?
So it's like, fucking, what's the guarantee that anything's gonna be better? Fucking. Yeah.
We could be invaded by aliens. I mean, that'd be sweet.
More likely societal collapse. Or idiocracy. Fucking, that could happen.
Oh look, someone has a big-eared ginger kitten yellow.
I guess that's the full thing.
Yeah.
She probably farmed the shit out of it. With water.
Who's tattooed pink?
He's the price guy. He's all like, he's good with the prices. He was doing the thing.
I got a price check for you.
Nobody's buying mushrooms.
Damn it. Dude, can this fucking Dolem spawn? Are you done playing?
What Dolem are you? Dolmen, you mean?
Yeah, Dolmen. We're doing the Dolmens in Glenumbra, and it hasn't spawned in 10 minutes. This game's severely broken. If you go to Somerset, the Griffins don't spawn for like 30 minutes. Even longer. This game is very broken in some parts of the game.
Well, actually, I see the Griffins re-fucking set, too.
Yep. That's also a thing. Some things reset. You don't even go out of zone and they reset themselves. Or one of the other ones in PvP.
It's the green.
Yeah, it's the green. No, Honing Stone's green for blacksmith. Yeah, PvP works because you now when you're running in the middle of the fields, Deadpool, like to go between keeps, there'll be a load screen random, and it kills you. Well, yes, in Somerset launch, it's been that bad.
Yeah, what's been happening before fucking Somerset?
Oh, it's way worse.
I was gonna say, I've been having that happen on occasion in other zones. Like not PvP, but just in other zones where you're running, all of a sudden it just starts loading.
Yeah, ever since Somerset launched, this game broke. It got worse.
Well, number one, you have not done PvP, because that's a fucking regular PvP thing.
No, that hasn't. That before Somerset came out, that was not an issue
my
at all.
secrets.
It would only happen once you repaired a wall on a
Go
keep.
to your room,
But it doesn't. It never happened in the middle of the field.
I used to get it all the fucking time.
Ah, dear Lyris. Your old position at the foundry is
Damn,
still
this game is.
available.
Come on, man. There's like 17 of us waiting for this moment.
Unbreakable chain. And
on.
the thorn in my side, the pebble in my shoe.
You know what time it is? It's 9:45.
Can we test your
What do you mean, why? It just is.
Why is it 9:40?
I don't know, because mankind decided to make a thing called time movement.
There's some math involved there.
For whatever purpose we want to know what time it is.
infuriating. The process drains the energy from most victims, yet you keep fighting.
The illusion of control. Zach, get her pajamas out of the dryer, please.
Out of that
Fast, Cape Roswell.
How much more can it take, I wonder?
Dude, I was on one of my GPS today, and I was taking a picture, and then these boxes on one, fucking, dropped a circle on me, dude, fucking punched at my ass.
Are you in Somerset?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, those boxes are fucking stupid.
But like,
Oh, thanks. You can give me the name of that? Collect losses. I still got Daedra cuts. Hey, any of you guys have Daedra cuts you don't want?
Dare attack the Chancellor of the Elder Council.
For what?
Our Wayne's vested. Strike him down.
Daedra cuts is
Now
not
his attentions are on me.
Oh wait, oh, I think it was David, whatever.
Hearts? Yeah, no, I was like, Husks do not make armor. Like,
Oh,
that
you're
is-
talking about Hutt. Are you
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that fucking, no, that's
yeah.
what Hunter Gatherer shit, dude. Fuck you.
Yes, sir, but hey, I've gotten Ebon shadow motifs out of them almost every 3 days so far.
You must be the ugliest princess.
I
I've
do,
ever
Tell
seen.
me,
I'm shocked
talk
your
to me
lack
when
of
you get
education
fucking
and
arrested.
repeated blows to the head haven't dulled your
Okay, well, I'll
wits.
send it to you.
I could go do a fucking
Hello again. Need a way out?
Get a good picture of me.
I'm getting a red crystal
Just a
tomorrow.
moment.
Well, tonight. I'm gonna call it, dude. I'm gonna get one tonight, and I'm gonna fuck
Come
your
with
head
you?
with it.
No, I got 6 of them, dude. You can't fuck with me. I got 6 of them motherfuckers.
You know, it's too bad I can't choose to like be like. It's too bad you can't break into people's houses and steal in this game.
Into the
To
chute,
be
come on.
realistic.
Oh my god.
I would fucking
The
own
fucking,
them.
the level of grief.
No, what would happen would I get an
We used
alarm
to
and
do
I
that
another
in
portal,
fucking
hurry.
Duo.
I would
Fucking, you
jump
could,
on my Templar and fucking rip you a new one real quick like.
you had to
No, but can
carry
you
a
imagine
key.
though if people could break into your house though?
You had
You
to
know,
carry
bro,
a key
then-
for your house, and you'd get fucking murdered out in the fucking wilderness with the key, or with a runestone in past your defenses, and fucking, you'd be like, oh fuck,
Dude,
hey,
I'm pretty
this sucks.
sure
You go back to your house, all your shit's gone. Fucking, that's what kids used to do. What we used to do was carry fucking runestones marked fucking home, and they were actually the fucking like death rooms where fucking you'd port to it, and you'd get insta killed. Be like, oh, you got my home rune.
What game is that?
What?
Fucking
You
UO.
son of a bitch!
What game is what's UO?
All
Are
them
you
online.
insane? Get away from
I've
me,
never
you
heard of that.
brutish she-troll.
Fucking,
Yes, stand
it's,
down.
it was
He's
one of
done
the
nothing
early
but lie
graphic
to us from the
MMOs.
beginning. I don't care what he says. He'll
That's
always be
pretty sweet. That
Manimarco's
sounds
toady.
like a fucking
Please.
good time though.
Manimarco wants
Fucking
me
first
dead.
time they did a fucking
Did I pretend
event
to
with the
capitulate to him?
developers,
Yes, I
the
did.
fucking
Do you have any idea
game
how many
developer
lives
forgot
I
to turn on his
saved by
immunity
doing
and
so?
got murdered.
The only thing you saved was your holdings in your own hide, you pompous ass.
Actually, one of the
Enough.
coolest things I
Abner
ever
had
saw
no
was,
choice, Lewis.
this
And we are
game-
guilty
this
of our
game is
own
called
deceit, are we
Everfront,
not?
And they put
The
in
time
this
has
dragon
come for the vestige
that could
to
not
know
be
the truth.
killed.
What's
It
this?
was called
The vestige doesn't know?
Is that the one that they
Yes,
almost
it's
killed?
Sire, don't.
No,
Or did they
killed
actually
it.
kill it?
They
Until
killed
now,
it.
you've only
And
known
Sony
me
was like,
as the
dude, that
prophet.
this guild was
But
like,
that
dude,
is
we
not
killed
my
it. We
true
got the
name.
loot. They
I am
showed like
Theron
pictures of the loot, and Sony's like,
Aquilarius.
Our
that is
fallen
impossible.
emperor
And they
in the
showed the
tattered
fucking
robes
video
of a
on
moth
YouTube.
priest,
On YouTube.
blind
They had like
as a
900
newborn
deaths.
I am sorry.
Because
I
you know you can
deceived
res and
Miss.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then they were like, this is the loot that we got. And Sony
You're
had to
right.
fucking
I was
keep their words and give them props.
In this matter, nothing.
And this boss was so fucking crazy. 9 guilds had to get together, and one
Yeah, I
guild,
think-
all they had, what they're like a couple guilds, what they had to do was they had to run around the whole area, like the sleeper area, and kill all the mobs in that area. Then there was a couple guilds that were in charge of the dragons that were guarding the sleepers, and then and then the rest of the guild were fucking jumping on the sleeper. And what makes the sleeper so awesome was he could call all the mobs into the zone to him. So that's why those fucking other guilds were killing everything in the zone. That's a badass fucking boss fight right there, dude.
Sounds kind of cool.
And
Sounds very monotonous.
It was a fucking transparent.
What was the one they fucking that it was similar where there was like a huge amount of coordination and cooperation among several guilds to take down supposedly some Sony reset the servers after they've been doing it for like I think like 22 hours.
I think that was a sleeper, bro.
Was it? Because they fucking they got fucked. Yeah, like pull you out of there.
Yeah.
I remember that one of my early experiences with that game, fucking I was like in my 20s or 30s, fucking relatively early, but I had decent gear, and I was on the boat, fucking traveling between zones, and my character got killed by some boss on an island that was too low level, so like your aggression radius was gigantic for high level mobs when you were low level. Fucking, he charged off the island, threw something at me, and killed me on the boat. Which I was just like, well, that sucks. Like, I'm dead on the boat. Which was fine until I hit the zone wall that the boat was going through. And it, like, my character stuck to the zone wall. The boat disappeared. I fell in the ocean and sank to the bottom. And I had to find a necromancer that was willing to, for cash, fucking get my body back and res me.
Really? You couldn't res anyone?
No. You had to get someone to do it, or you had to run back to your corpse and collect all of your equipment from your corpse fucking after you resed. And you did it at, like, it was a huge penalty if you fucking did it. It was bad.
Wow, that sounds really shitty.
Yeah, my brother fucking, he got banned off of it for exploiting fucking skills and levels. Fucking, he maxed all of his skills out at fucking some ridiculous high level, and then de-leveled himself to 15 and would challenge kids to duels for equipment, fucking murder them, fucking steal their equipment. Fucking, he did it for like 3 weeks, and then fucking a dev came and watched him do a duel, and was like, "You're exploiting a game system, like, you're banned."
Really?
Came for craft
Oh yeah.
What game is this?
EverQuest.
Actually,
Someone told me there was someone that I was talking to the other day who said they dropped like $4 grand into that game.
Dude,
People
you know
dropped
what?
a ton of money into that game.
I used to make $100 every couple hours.
Glad to see that.
Because basically what happened was, there was, okay, like in this game, anybody can wear anything, correct? Like any class, any race can wear. In that game, if you were a tank, you could not wear a robe. If you were a DPS, a stamina DPS, you could not wear a robe. Unless you got one of the special robes that drop. And me and my friend had so many of them farming them that fucking we used to sell for $100. So we fucking paid.
Were you selling them when you could sell like the digital items without a real item, or did you have to sell like a pen for $100 that came with a free robe in EverQuest?
No, what happened was these people would say, "Hey, I'm looking for this," and we're like, "Okay, dude, I got that." And then they're like, "Okay, do it through PayPal," and then they once we saw the thing, we got paid. Fucking met. I said, "Okay, I'll meet you here," and then fucking we give them the robe.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's illegal now. That's illegal now in MMOs,
What can I
though,
do?
to do stuff like that.
I know.
It was illegal then. It was fucking against terms of service.
But I didn't give a fuck, bro. I was fucking, and then I was so, I glitched my character so bad, dude. I was fucking like, I was like immortal, bro. I was a fucking werehunter, and I was a vampire and a fucking lion lord all at the same time, bro.
Nice.
So I
You
had
played
all
EverQuest
these-
1 or 2?
This was EverQuest. This was EverQuest for the PS2. It was called.
Oh, for the PS2.
EverQuest
Okay.
Online Adventures.
Yeah, we played on PC.
Yeah, bro. My shit was. They were like, dude, how can you kill me? I'm like, dude, because I'm a.
What?
They were like, no
How?
way. And I would like
Raise
transform
Vivek.
into a vampire. They were like, okay. Then I would transform into a fucking, like a saber-toothed lion. And then I would then I would get out of it and have like my werehunter skin. While I was wearing this fucking robe, people were like, damn, that robe is pimping, bruh. Like, you want to buy one? $100, bruh.
Yeah, I sold a mountain WoW for 750, I think, 700, 750. I sold my character, I sold one of my characters for fucking 800, and another one for 600.
Dude, my fucking character was so fucking badass. Me and a friend of mine would just farm this one god, or this one like high level boss. It was just us two, and I would tank it on my alchemist. And fuck, dude, we would just, and we would, he dropped spells. We used to drop the spell. We used to sell the spell for 20 million. Fucking no
Yeah.
question that. We'd be like, dude, we got this spell, 20 million. People would be like lining up, dude. I was a rich motherfucker in that game. And yes, my alchemist name was Deadpool, bruh. Because I left Carnage.
That's pretty sweet, man. That game sounds like a fucking cancer.
What?
EverQuest.
EQ was fun, but like, okay, so imagine this. So in this game, you regen your health and your magic. Let's say you regen your magic pretty quickly, right?
Mine's pretty slow, but yeah.
Okay, so you're pretty slow as like fucking stupid fast compared to EverQuest. In EverQuest, like when we would play it, in order for a caster to regen health or regen mana once they were out of mana, you had to sit down and open a book, and that book filled your entire screen. You couldn't see anything, and you'd regen faster. And you'd have to sit there for like a good 40 seconds or so until you could do shit again.
That sounds stupid.
It was
Actually,
fucking, it was rough.
What we used to do was we actually had enchanters that had spells to boost your regen.
Yep.
And there was also bards.
There was bards. I was gonna say there was bards with the chance.
And as a matter of fact, my bard was so badass, I could tank gods on it, dude. Yeah, bro. They were like, dude, you need your bard.
I played a monk. Fucking, and aggro works kind of awesome in that game. Okay, so in this game, aggro, like you pull a mob and you run, and you hit a certain distance, and they're leashed to their spawn point, and once they pass that distance, they'll either follow you until you hit them, or they'll drop off and fucking run back to their leash point.
Investigating the
On EQ, you could fucking kite a mob forever. Fucking, you would just pull mobs, and they would just follow you to the ends of the earth because they hated you. And fucking, I played a monk, and they had a fucking.
We used to kill world bosses that way. Fucking just with my ranger, with a bow and running around, dude, just kiting the whole time.
Fucking, we would pull. There was this one place called fucking think it was Throne of Bone or something like that. Fucking, but it was this big citadel, and it was like at the beginning it was a noob area, but at the like deeper in it got harder and harder and harder, and fucking you'd go in there and you'd pull every fucking mob into place and run towards the entrance. And as a monk, you could feign death, and when you feign death, everything thinks you're dead, so all your aggro drops. Well, when your aggro drops, the mobs just mill about where you're at, and if there's other players there, they'll instantly aggro them and murder them. So again, you drag everything from the high level stuff to the low level area and just feign death and kill everybody.
Actually, dude, and you like this game, it takes, like when you want to go do like a trial, you could just go there, right? You could just go there and say, oh look, I'm going to do this trial. In that place, sometimes you had to farm certain things before you can get the fucking boss to spawn, dude.
Yep.
And then people would fight for that fucking spawn, dude. They're like, bitch, that's my spawn, motherfucker. Fucking guild fighting over fucking God. Yeah, and then some smartass would pull a god and wipe out both guilds. They're too busy fighting with each other, talking shit.
Nothing you can do can stop it.
That was another one too that had like conditional spawns that like fucking shit would only spawn at like certain times, real time. Fucking, and it might be like fucking weeks or months fucking apart. Like, so you'd have to fucking plan for it and be there and be ready. And those fights, like a fucking, like one of those fights like you were talking about, Deadpool, like the god fights, like how long did those run? Like 10, 12 hours? Maybe more?
No, it wasn't that long. It was at least 30, 40 minutes, and here we have 12 people. There it was like 30 people did you kill a god.
Yeah,
and you had, not only did you have healers like healing the tank, you had to have like necromancers also packing the tank. Where it was like, there's sort of your necro heals, because the bosses are hitting like 20,000 per fucking hit. And
my buddy
no
did
matter what kind of gear you got, you're taking damage, dude.
My buddy did the one fucking, it was Plane of Hate, I think he did, in fucking EQ, original EQ. And fucking, that was a raid that took, like, I think he said it was like 14 or 15 hours. Fucking.
Oh no,
it was just like everybody committed.
No, we had this one raid. It was to do the famous Skyla Island. That shit took a while. And I remember one time we were at the end, right? People were like, okay, we're gonna go. We're almost done. And then the fucking server reset, bro. I was like, no motherfucking way, dude.
Yeah, I never played that game, but it sounds...
It was fun. It was called Evercrack for a reason.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, on that game too, you had epic quests with epic weapons and fucking epic abilities. Like I had this is my Shadow Knight, or with my Dragon Knight, I had Shadow Knight. And I got the epic sword and board, so I had like a red sword that was red, and it was like blue like bright red, and it had like fucking black smoke coming off it, dude. That shit was badass.
We had stuff like that in fucking Dark Age.
That had like Sith, and then you had green smoke coming off it, like they were toxic. That shit was badass, dude. I love that game.
So what happened to it?
Had like a fucking glowing ass fucking lance.
So what happened to EverQuest? It just fizzed out or what?
The server closed. I played the server closed.
They came out with an EverQuest 2 that was up for quite a while.
I had no choice.
Dayak, when we played that had a fucking awesome mechanic that I've never seen in another game, where fucking you could get equipment in certain raid instances. Where you get equipment, and the equipment itself level, fucking it had additional requirements to level. The higher level that equipment you got, the better it was. That was a lot of fun to play. But that took a dive when
the bad thing about that game was, of course, everything was fucking tight. So there was no voice chat, dude. So,
Dayak was like that, and then Ventrilo came out like midway through.
That's why Deadpool hates fucking typing now, bro. Because you try to do a raid, try to explain shit, you gotta type the whole motherfucking thing. And then there's always that one guy says, "Can you say that again?" You're like, "Oh, I fucking hate you, fucking bitch."
I know when we played Deac hit a milestone. It was one of the few MMOs to hit like 1 million subscribers, and that was like after like 6-7 years of fucking playing. And then within like 3 months of that, World of Warcraft released, and on release date had like 7 or 8 million, maybe 10. I can't remember. Fucking
World of Warcraft.
And it just fucking like ate everything.
Is that what killed EverQuest? Was World of Warcraft?
No, EverQuest got killed because they fucking stopped adding content to it.
Yeah.
So the only people that played were the hardcore gamers.
And that was like a Sony. That was like Sony Online Entertainment. Fucking, that was their game. Fucking.
Yeah, and then I remember they were gonna come out with EverQuest for the PS4, and I was like, oh dude, I can't wait. And that's the only reason why I bought the PS4, dude. And then what happened? Then I started playing. Well, what happened was I started playing what the fuck's it called? Skyrim. And then I was like, oh, this game is fucking awesome. And then they said they're coming out with Skyrim, and I was like, So I was like, well, I know EverQuest is coming out. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna play fucking ESO until EverQuest comes out. And then one of my friends, she was she used to work for fucking GameStop. She's like, I don't want to break your heart, but EverQuest got canceled.
I was gonna say they canceled that.
And I was like, oh my god. And they were like, you got this game?
One of my buddies was like fucking so stoked for that to come out, and I remember when they canceled it.
They showed video of it. That shit was fucking badass, dude. There was like, because Sony sold the franchise to another company, and the other company was like, fuck this, we ain't doing it.
They did something a while ago that was like fucking, it was supposed to be like an EQ fucking Minecraft mashup, and it was fucking not good. I messed around with it online, but it was
trailers
bad.
and the gameplay. What was cool about the gameplay that I seen on EverQuest, right? The new one, they showed where these people were running around, and then they find this giant. When they start fighting the giant, and the giant hits the ground so hard, it fucking creates a hole in the ground. Then what happens is they kill the giant, and they discover that the hole leads into a dungeon.
And watch yourself.
And I was like, this is fucking bad. So whatever you do in the game actually affects what's the world.
Yeah, it was a dynamic world, it wasn't a static world.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, that sounds fucking badass. Yeah, EverQuest is badass.
I picked up the PS4 when I can't remember which Far Cry game it was, but it was like,
what was that
pretty fun
Actually,
game.
I got Far Cry 3 when I bought my PS4, and I have yet to open that thing. Oh no, my bad. I lied. It was Far Cry was that other one.
I got the Destiny edition, fucking white PS4. Oh, that's a great game. But,
you know what's funny though about The Last of Us is like, it has a good story, don't get me wrong, but like, it's the same story as every other time. The only difference with The Last of Us is that it has a really great character development.
And it's ruthless at the end though.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that separates it from anything else.
That was the only. That's the only game that I played that I was like, wow, this story's really good, because I just really don't give a rat's ass about the story. But that was a great game.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. I played it and was just like, I cannot get into this. Like, I don't know what it was. I guess it's just because it's like the same story told with zombies. It never changes.
Where did you
Even knowing that it, it has its own aspect to it, you just like, show me something new, like something that I actually want to see. Have you seen Days Gone?
What was that?
No, it's one that's coming out next year in February.
Did you buy any Spell Power Cure rings or not?
No.
Oh, you don't use Spell Power Cure?
No.
Oh my god, dude, that actually helps your damage.
Stamina. Why would I use those?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, I was just saying, I look at them, but yeah, I was like, I would buy them to sell to someone, but no. I
You
don't wanna
can't
waste
because
it.
you're bound on fucking pickup.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm glad I didn't waste the AP.
I don't care,
No,
dude.
but-
I got purple ones. I'm happy with purple ones.
Yeah.
Ah, you've arrived. There's much
Snack
to
Cat,
do.
did you see that the video of me destroying a scroll temple by myself?
I don't know. Watched the video of you doing something. I can't remember what it was though.
Yeah, that's probably it. Where I whooped that high level dude.
Yeah.
He's like 50,